The latest. The Supreme Court en banc, during its session on Wednesday, directed President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Acting Executive Secretary Ralph Recto to comment on the petition for writ of mandamus filed by former Congressman Pantaleon Alvarez and his co-petitioners. The petition seeks the issuance of a writ of mandamus directing the President to submit himself to physical and mental examination, including a hair follicle drug test. It also seeks to compel the President to disclose and publish the medical report indicating the results of the examination, including medical and clinical confirmation of his physical and medical fitness to discharge the powers and duties of the Presidency. The respondents were given 10 days to comment on the petition. In another case, the SC with an 8-7 vote held that the prescriptive period for cyber libel is governed by the same provision under the Revised Penal Code or RPC on written libel. It affirmed its previous ruling that cyber libel prescribes 1 year from the time it is discovered and is a form of libel committed through a computer system or other similar means. In a resolution written by Associate Justice Henry John Paul Inting, the SC en banc denied the separate motions for reconsideration filed by Berteni Kosing and the Office of the Solicitor General. Under the RPC, written libel prescribes in 1 year. The Supreme Court said there is no law that excludes cyber libel from this 1-year period, and Congress has consistently treated libel as having a shorter prescriptive period than other crimes, even when penalties are increased. The fact that the Cybercrime Prevention Act imposes a higher penalty for cyber libel does not imply that its prescriptive period should be extended beyond that of traditional libel. The court also affirmed that prescription begins upon discovery of the offense, not upon publication. On Tuesday, the SC resumed the oral arguments in the consolidated cases questioning specific provisions on unprogrammed funds and special accounts in the General Fund in the 2024, 2025, and 2026 General Appropriations Acts. On day 2 of the oral arguments, Senior Associate Justice Marvic Leonen continued his interpellations, calling Solicitor General Darlene Marie Berberabe, Department of Budget and Management Acting Assistant Secretary Andrea Celine Magtalas, and amicus curiae or friend of the court, Senate President Franklin Drilon, to the rostrum. Meanwhile, additional amicus curiae, economist and former Congressman Jose Maria Clemente Salceda, delivered his statement. Saj Leonen likewise interpolated the counsels for petitioners, Attorney Vopetrean G. Peña, Attorney Renilyn Arellano, Attorney Joseph Lamuel Bakiran, and Attorney Mary Catherine Sison. Associate Justice Alfreda Benjamin Cagiwa also interpolated Soljan Berberabe and Acting ASEC Magtalas. Lastly, Associate Justice Ramon Paul Hernando also posed questions to the Solicitor General. The oral arguments will resume on June 2, 9, and 16, 2026 at 9:30 in the morning. Also on Thursday, Associate Justice Raul Villanueva underscored that human intelligence is indispensable alongside modernization at the 10th National Convention, General Assembly, and election of national officers of the Court Stenographers National Association of the Philippines, Inc., or COSTRAPHIL, Inc., in Davao City. He also emphasized that technology cannot replace the judgment of stenographers in cases of ambiguity, nor assume responsibility regarding a record's integrity. He then reminded them about ethical standards and accountability. Among the topics of discussion are the use of artificial intelligence or AI, including scriptics in stenographers' work, ensuring clarity and accuracy in judicial records in the face of AI, and integrity of official records. COSTRAPHIL, Inc. is the official association of court stenographers nationwide. The Office of the 2026 Sharia Special Bar Examinations or SSBE Chairperson, SC Associate Justice Henry John Paul Inting, has issued Sharia Special Bar Bulletin No. 4, which provides guidelines for the orderly and secured administration of the exams on May 24 and 27, 2026. The notice includes guidelines on the schedule of exams, essential items that examinees must bring, holding of a community prayer, and the implementation of a zero-tolerance policy against academic dishonesty. Read the notice in full at the 2026 Sharia Bar microsite on the ASSI website. You are now up to date with the Philippine Supreme Court. I am Tiffany Double Supreme Court Information Officer.